Conversation and my life feels so vacant. Without you I'm just moving in between a sad reality. No, I'm patient, but I've been out here waiting for someone else to fill the void in me. A harsh reality. And I've heard you're with someone else. Well, I'm here by myself, holding on to what you left. Was it all in my head when you said you loved me? Cause no one can love me better than you did, and I'm still not over it. Did you forget I put you before me? Memories haunting me knowing you gave it up instead. You did. Was it all just in my head? I'm worried that it all meant nothing. I'm worried that you don't miss me too. I'm worried that I'll never find someone to replace you. And I've heard you're with someone else. Well, I'm here by myself, holding on to what you left. Was it all in my head when you said you loved me? Cause no one can love me better than you did, and I'm still not over it. Did you forget I put you before me? Memories haunting me knowing you gave it up instead. You did. Was it all just in my head? Was it all, was it all in, was it all in my head? Was it all, was it all in, was it all just in my head? Now my life feels so vacant. Without you I'm just moving in between a sad sad reality. No, I'm patient, but I've been out here waiting for someone else to fill the void in me. Oh, no, no. Was it all in my head when you said you loved me? 'Cause no one can love me better than you did, and I'm still not over it. Did you forget I put you before me? Memories haunting me knowing you gave it up instead. You did. Was it all just in my head? Was it all in? Was it all in my head? Was it all in? Was it all just in my head? I like that nervous look on your face when you're starting to think that you're talking too much. I like how we just met and I'm not even slightly afraid to be opening up. I like that we've been sitting here, hands moving around the clock, and I still can't get enough. No, I can't get enough. You look in my eyes and I already hope this lasts. Trying hard not to jump, not to move too fast. But we could go all in. We could be in love by the end of the night. Sitting here talking, kissing your lips and I'm coming alive. Or we could start running, make a list of ways that the time just isn't right. Or we could go all in. Yeah, we could be in love by the end of the night. By the end of the night. I like the way you're holding me close, arms wrapped around my waist like you've done it all your life. I like the way it feels to have you running lap after lap all over my mind. Yeah, if the world ended today and I was sat right here by your side, that'd be alright.